Welcome to New York City, the concrete jungle where dreams are made. This city, pulsating with life, can be a daunting place for first-time visitors, but fret not. We're here to guide you through the maze of skyscrapers, yellow taxis, and hot dog stands. This video is your ultimate survival guide, designed to help you navigate 5 key districts of this vibrant metropolis. We'll explore the dazzling lights of Times Square, the serene oasis of Central Park, the bohemian charm of the East Village, the quaint appeal of the West Village, and the historic allure of Battery Park. Along the way, we'll share insider tips on how to avoid trouble, maximize your enjoyment, and truly experience the greatness of each district. So are you ready to take a bite out of the Big Apple? Let's start with an iconic spot, Times Square. Times Square, a place where the world meets, but don't let its bright lights fool you. This vibrant hub, pulsing with energy, is more than just an iconic New York landmark. It's a microcosm of the city itself, brimming with charm, character, and yes, a few challenges. One of the first things you'll notice is the bustling crowd, a swirling mix of locals and tourists alike. The key to navigating this sea of humanity is to stay aware of your surroundings, especially your belongings. Keep your bags and wallets secure, your eyes open and your wits about you. And then there are the ticket scammers, a common sight around Times Square. They might offer you a deal that seems too good to be true, and in most cases it probably is. Stick to official ticket booths or trusted online platforms when planning your Broadway show or city tour. But perhaps the biggest challenge Times Square presents is the sensory overload. The dazzling billboards, the cacophony of sounds, the tantalizing smells wafting from street food stalls can be overwhelming. But remember, you're here to savor the experience, so take a deep breath, let the city's rhythm seep into your bones, and embrace the chaos. Above all, don't forget to enjoy the spectacle that is Times Square. From the glittering ball drop on New Year's Eve to the everyday hustle and bustle, it's a sight to behold. Remember, Times Square is a spectacle, but don't let it distract you from keeping safe. From the urban jungle to an actual park, welcome to Central Park. Immersed in the heart of the bustling city, this green oasis is a sanctuary for both locals and visitors alike. But don't let the serene ambience fool you. The park is as lively as the city, with its own set of rules to follow for a safe and enjoyable experience. Staying on the marked paths is not just a suggestion, but a necessity. With over 800 acres of land to explore, it's easy to lose your way. The park's meandering trails can lead you to unexpected places, some less crowded and more secluded than others. While the allure of solitude might be tempting, it's best to stick to the well-trodden paths, especially if you're a first-time visitor. Central Park is not just a walker's paradise, it's also a haven for cyclists. The park's loop is a favorite among the city's biking enthusiasts. However, this means bicycle traffic can get quite heavy, particularly during peak hours. Always be aware of your surroundings and give way to cyclists to avoid any accidents. Central Park is a testament to New York's versatility, a place where nature and city life coexist harmoniously. It's a breath of fresh air amid the city's skyscrapers, offering a tranquil escape from the hustle and bustle. But like any other part of the city, vigilance is key. Central Park is a breath of fresh air, but always remember to be vigilant. Now let's move on to the East Village, a haven for artists and musicians. This neighborhood, steeped in history and counterculture, has been a cradle for many artistic movements over the decades. It's a place where ideas are born, and creativity flows as freely as the coffee in its myriad of quirky cafes. But as with all places, there are rules to be observed. The East Village is a community, a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of diverse cultures, lifestyles, and beliefs. Respect is the glue that holds this tapestry together. So, when you're exploring this bohemian wonderland, remember to be mindful of the local culture. The street art you see is not just splashes of paint on a wall, but the soulful expressions of the residents. The music wafting from the bars is not just noise, but the heartbeat of this eclectic neighborhood. Now let's talk about safety. As enchanting as the East Village is during the day, it can seem a different world at night. Avoid wandering down deserted streets late into the night. Stick to the well-lit, bustling avenues where local businesses are still open and there's a healthy flow of foot traffic. Remember, safety is not about fear, it's about awareness. And speaking of awareness, keep an eye out for pickpockets. Like any major city, New York has its fair share of them. Keep your belongings secure and close to you. Avoid flashing expensive gadgets or jewelry. It's not about paranoia, but about prevention. The East Village is a place to lose yourself in, but not to lose your belongings. So, be alert, but don't let that stop you from enjoying the artistic charm and vibrant culture of this unique neighborhood. As you immerse yourself in the East Village's vibrant murals, listen to the melodies that fill its air and taste the diverse flavors of its food. Remember that you're part of a living, breathing work of art. So tread lightly, respect the rhythm, and add your own color to this ever-evolving masterpiece. The East Village is a bohemian paradise, but don't forget to stay safe and respect the local culture. Next up, the West Village, a charming neighborhood with a maze-like layout. Here, streets refuse to abide by the city's numeric grid system, preferring instead to wander off on their own. This whimsical layout gives the West Village its unique charm, but can also make it a tad bit confusing for the uninitiated. So it's essential to have a trusty map or GPS on hand. The winding streets and hidden corners can be alluring, but it's important to avoid dark alleys and deserted areas. And remember, even in this quaint corner of the city, it's wise to remain aware of your surroundings at all times. The West Village is a delightful mix of historic brownstones, trendy boutiques, and cozy cafes. It's a place where the past and the present coexist gracefully. It's a labyrinth worth exploring, filled with surprises at every turn. The West Village might be a labyrinth, but with caution and a good map, you'll navigate it like a pro. Finally, we arrive at Battery Park, a place of history and beauty. This southern tip of Manhattan is more than just a park. It's a living testament to the city's past. Its name comes from the artillery batteries that were positioned here in the city's early years for protection. As you meander through its lush green spaces, you'll come across monuments and memorials that echo stories of yesteryears. The park also offers an unparalleled view of the Statue of Liberty, a site that has welcomed millions of immigrants to the land of dreams. While you're engrossed in the vistas, it's essential to stay vigilant. As with any bustling city space, Battery Park can get crowded and it's easy to get distracted. So while you're soaking in the views, make sure your belongings are secure. Battery Park is a historical gem, but always remember to keep an eye on your belongings. Moving on from the historical Battery Park, we make our way towards another iconic landmark, the Brooklyn Bridge. Connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn, this colossal stone and steel structure is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Completed in 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge was the world's first steel wire suspension bridge, a feat that seemed impossible at the time. As you walk along its pedestrian pathway, you can feel history under your feet and the pulsing energy of the city around you. The bridge offers incredible views of the Manhattan skyline and the East River, perfect for a photo op. Remember, like all popular tourist spots, the Brooklyn Bridge can get crowded, so be mindful of your belongings while you're busy capturing memories. If you found this advice helpful and want more tips on exploring the concrete jungle, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your support and look forward to guiding you through more adventures in the city that never sleeps.